I'm here. I am also the Dean of the Pardee School of Global Studies here at Boston. We are delighted that all of you have been able to join us for this event, and very, very delighted that IIASA has brought its friends with it and the Director General. And we are all looking forward to what I'm sure will be a day of much insight and much thinking about the world and where it is going, the type of things that IIASA is so very good at. As I said, I am the Dean of the Pardee School. We are a school of international public policy, international affairs, and therefore do the type of things that many here in this room do. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you. On behalf of Boston University, it is my great pleasure to welcome Albert Van Jaarsveld, the Director General of IIASA. Thank you very much for making the trek from Vienna to the US and then from DC to Boston today. We've arranged a good day for you in terms of weather. We are going to keep you inside. Boston doesn't get that many good days, though this time of the year it does. So welcome. Thank you also to our friends at the National Academy of Sciences and Kathy Bailey for helping make this possible. And most of all, I would like to start by thanking also Maggie Collins, the person that all of you know who has been working tirelessly to make this happen. Before I say a few words of introduction and welcome, just a few logistics. And Maggie, please tell me if I miss anything. I'd already announced, I'll say that again, there are bathrooms on the end of this corridor, past the big door, and you will see it marked. There is Wi-Fi in the room, and I believe it doesn't require a password. It's BU guest, so if you go there, you should be able to use it. Do not use it too much, not because the Wi-Fi will go away, but because I can promise you that the conversation in the room will be more interesting than the jumping cats on social media. But if you do go to social media, do please take photographs, ideas, thoughts that come from this, and share them on whatever your preferred social media is. I believe we have a hashtag. Monica, is that right? IIASA 50? IIASA 50, if you do any of that, please try to use that. We will be in this room for most of the day. Maggie has planned for us a very full day, a rich day of discussions that look both at the past and at the future. We will have lunch in this room, we'll play a game in this room, and then at the end of the day, we will walk across the road for a reception at the Pardee school. So that's the essential sort of sense of the day. The purpose of the day, and I won't go too much into it, but it is really what I want to set up with our first and honored speaker today, is really to look back at 50 years, but hopefully also to look forward, to do the things that IIASA does. To look forward, if not 50, but at some long-range sense of where things are going, where things may be going, where things should be going for the Institute, but also for the world. And that is how you would see this pan out. We will hear a lot from each other. And I hope that everyone will actively participate in that. With that, I'm not going to add much more, except it is my truly my great pleasure to introduce Roger Levine, who I believe most of you know, and if you don't, then shame on you. And we will amend that very soon. Roger was the second director of IIASA. Roger is the president of Friends of IIASA. But much more than that, as I've come to know him over the last many years, he is truly and deeply committed to the idea of IIASA. He's truly and deeply committed to keeping alive that idea that goes both back 50 years and ahead into the future of what brought this interesting organization together, what has made it not just survive, but thrive, and what will keep it in the limelight in a future that remains, unfortunately, as turbulent as the times when this organization was first created. So with that, I'm not going to tell you much more about him because I'm hoping he will tell you himself about himself as well as his IIASA story. So Roger, all yours to tell us your IIASA story.